Greetings to respected principal ma'am, respected faculty, and everyone watching this.
As we all know, we are living in unfavorable times.
The COVID 19 pandemic has shown a spotlight on healthcare profession, healthcare systems, and individual responsibilities. This year, on 29 September, the World Heart Campaign have decided and asking the world to use heart to beat the cardiovascular diseases. Cardiovascular diseases is the number one cause of death on this planet. Only are they at the risk of developing several types of viruses, but they also may be afraid of taking their ongoing care. Cardiovascular disease is accountable for 50% of non-communicable deaths, making it the number one killer. World Heart Day, therefore, is the perfect platform for the CVD community to unite together and fight against CVD to reduce the global burden of disease. World Heart Day informs people around the globe that CVD, including heart disease and stroke, is the leading cause of death and causes 17.9 million deaths per year. It highlights the action that individuals can take to prevent and control the CVD. It aims to educate people around the world that by reducing the risk factors such as tobacco use, unhealthy diet, and physical inactivity, 80% of premature deaths can be avoided. World Heart Day is a global campaign where individuals, families, groups, communities, and the governments around the world participate in taking charge of their heart health and that of others. Through this campaign, the World Heart Federation unites the countries and people from every background to fight against CVD.
Cardiovascular disorders are the conditions that affects the function and structure of our heart, such as irregular heart rhythm or arrhythmias, aorta disease and Marfan syndrome, heart attack, heart failure, heart valve disease, heart muscle disease, pericardial disease, peripheral vascular disease, stroke vascular disease, coronary artery disease, deep vein thrombosis, and pulmonary embolism.
Risk factors of cardiovascular disease. The exact cause of cardiovascular disease isn't clear, but there are a lot of things that can increase the risk of getting it. The more risk factors you have, the more chances of developing cardiovascular diseases. The main risk factors of cardiovascular diseases are high blood pressure, smoking, high cholesterol, diabetes, inactivity, overweighted or obese. The other factors that affect the risk of cardiovascular diseases are age. In age, most of the people who are crossed 50 are more for causing these cardiovascular diseases. And gender. In gender, male are more affected of cardiovascular disease than women. Health. Unhealthy food can also increases in cholesterol increase and blood pressure, which cause cardiovascular diseases. And alcohol. Overconsumption of alcohol can also increase in blood pressure and cholesterol, and it can also increase in weight, which cause cardiovascular diseases.
In different series of COVID-19 patients, the most distinctive comorbidities were hypertension, cardiac and cerebrovascular disease, and diabetes. At this time, given the very recent outbreak of the pandemic and despite having strong correlation data, yet a causation cannot be automatically implied. Thus, the convincible explanations for the association between comorbid states and COVID-19 can also be postulated. Exercise-based cardiovascular rehabilitation is the most effective preventive program to reduce the burden of cardiovascular risk factors on patients' recent health, and along with optimal pharmacological treatment need to be proposed in the order to prevent aggressive effects of eventual virtual virus exposure. Moderate constant exercise should be encouraged and never stopped during pandemic since it not only exhibits well-known beneficial effects on cardiovascular system, but it is also able to support and increase immune health. Since sedentary habits and decreased muscle mass and poor nutritional status facilitate immunosense and inflammation, promotion of physical activity and dietary intervention might lead to immunoprotection with possible beneficial effects on secondary damage of by COVID-19. During recommendation for immune support also include stress management with yoga and meditation and a correct nutrition based on greater than 50% of energy coming from carbohydrate, adequate amount of protein and micronutrients, and a variety of fruit and vegetable every day.
The patient with COVID-19 cardiovascular disease is associated with higher death rate, that is 13.2% as compared to other comorbidities. In the midst of these global crises, healthcare facilities are adopting to deliver care in safer with more effective way. The maximization of this service to treat a patient at home will have an extremely important compound to manage the resources during this COVID-19 pandemic. Stop smoking, have a regular balanced diet, maintain a healthy weight, regular exercises, cut down alcohol, take regular medications.